All right. I mean, I guess that was long-winded. So kind of like what I'm getting at is one of my patients came over today. I took care of him, and then he asked me last time the stretches and exercises I do. I gave him all those. Today he asked me about my diet, which I thought was really awesome. I love when people ask me about it because it means I'm on the right track or I'm doing something right if I'm inspiring people to even ask me what it is I eat every day. Because I used to ask certain people that because I wanted to look the way they looked. I'd say, what exactly do you eat every day? And like, what does that really look like? And a lot of people would tell me they eat like 3 eggs in the morning, toast, avocado, potatoes, and then later they'd say I have grilled chicken, brown rice, broccoli, and then later they have a salad with chicken and whatever in it, and then they'll tell me for dinner maybe they'll have a fish and a vegetable. So I would try and follow that, and yeah, you'll lose weight, but I never felt good, satisfied, or anything. I always wanted more. Um, so that, I just never reaped the total benefits. I started losing weight. I went from 255 down to 230, which was cool. Then I got to school and then I just stuck to it and I started prepping my food. I just didn't have time to fuck around and eat. I stopped drinking because I just had to concentrate on school. And then I realized while I'm in school, like I don't want to have a girlfriend or fuck around with girls because it'll just distract the shit out of me. So I found somebody that I could see one time a week and just, you know, release or, be with them one time a week and, had this like little arrangement. It was great, but I would still lose all my life force and energy. And I'll talk about that another time. But I wasn't like consumed by it. So that was kind of cool, but I still had like the lust addiction. Let me just stop talking about all that. That's not what I'm getting at right now. So then when I got to school, I tried to like map myself out a diet based on all these things that people used to tell me. So in the morning, I would wake up, I would drink my pre-workout, I would go do the gym, and then at school around like 7:30 a.m., I'd have my first meal, whether it was a handful of nuts. I'd try and bring the proper amount, but I'd still bring a little bit too much. I would make chicken, rice, and a vegetable in these little containers and eat that 2 or 3 times throughout the day. I'd come home, make the same thing, chicken and rice or meat and rice or meat and pretty much just meat. Or I would have like deli lunch meat to snack on throughout the day because it's all protein. I'm like, okay, I can't go wrong if I just keep eating all this protein throughout the day. I would drink like ginger tea for the inflammation because I learned about inflammation in school. Shout out to Dr. Straub and Sue Ray and all those classes. So I started learning that, and then I went from 230 down to 200. That was great. And I was like, damn, this is awesome. I feel great. And I did it with no cardio because I was like, dude, I got to do this with no cardio. I don't feel like running anymore. What can I do? Change the diet. It worked. I went from 230 down to about 200. I have pictures of that. But I was still inflamed, bloated, and fat, but I didn't feel like that. I felt great. And then after that, I was like, okay, I'm feeling great. Let me enhance this and take some steroids. So I went to the doctor. My testosterone was low. He injected me with pellets into my body. I got the testosterone treatment and I swelled up again and got a little crazy. Don't recommend it. But I started dialing in my diet a little better. It still didn't fucking work at all. And I still had these relapses all the time. And it just wasn't good enough. I could never get from 200 down to like 180 and then 180 and below. I just could not get past it, with all the foods and the dieting and all these things I was trying. And, I was being pretty diligent and I did lose some weight, no cardio. Cardio probably would have helped, but I was so fucking fat that I couldn't, run or do shit without getting hurt. I couldn't like run hard on a treadmill. I could probably walk, but like, I just didn't have time with school and stuff to walk for an hour, do this, work out, then go to school. So I just chose to lift and I wanted to see if I could do it without cardio. I could lose weight and I started doing it and it was very doable. I believe abs are made in the kitchen, and if you just diet properly, you don't have to do all this extra stuff and work so hard and get there. Just diet, just eat right. It's not even diet, like just eat right, eat normal foods, normal amounts. I stopped counting calories. So now I'm at 200 in that story. And, you know, I'm feeling all right. I'm eating meat. I'm going back and forth, you know, watching the stuff I eat. I'm trying not to eat fried food, sugar, you know, and then I stopped eating like bits and pieces of gluten or pretty much carbs. And then every so often I would have these cheat days because I'm like, okay, it's cool to have a cheat day. Just eat, you know, X amount of calories, you know, indulge. You can't starve yourself out. You can't just shit on yourself and say, okay, I'm so strict, I can only eat 2,000 calories every day in vegetables, and then Sunday's my cheat day, I'll only eat 2,500 calories, but I'll eat whatever I want, whether it's Cinnabons, a pizza, a burger, whatever. You know, why would you, you know, suffer? You know, your cheat day is to repair your carb load, whatever you want to call it, all these nonsense to fucking call it a cheat day. There's no such thing as a cheat day. Simple as that. And like, I would take advantage of my cheat days. I would use the cheat day. I would, you know, eat cookies, brownies, whatever it was I was feeling, I would eat it and just not do that to myself, punish myself, I guess. You know, everyone's like, you gotta live once, you gotta eat all this stuff. And essentially I was just killing myself every time I did that. All the hard work was out the window. It would just take me, you know, 4 more extra months to achieve my goals. So it's just not beneficial. A cheat day is a bunch of bullshit. So don't do it. Don't listen to these people. It's all bullshit unless you're being like a super juice head bodybuilder on steroids, or like, you know, you walk around with your shirt off and you only eat meat, then whatever. For me, the shit didn't work. And I'm telling you, it probably won't work for you either. I had a dad bod at 30, probably 27 to like 38. I had the dad bod and it was fucked up. It wasn't terrible. I was better than most, but it was still all fucked up. My insides, inflammation, blood work, organs. I was down the wrong path. Inflammation, brain fog, the whole thing, you name it. So why I changed everything is one day I was in this kitchen. I got some Cinnabons from Nob Hill Bakery that were amazing, and some brownies on my cheat day, and I added up the calories. It'd be about 2,000 calories. So I ate one Cinnabon, delicious. 5 minutes later, I ate another one, cool. And then I just got that sugar fiend kicking, whatever. So then I just ate another one. I think I had 3 or 4 of them, probably 8, whatever, but who was counting? Because after the last one that I ate, I fucking fell down on the ground, didn't have my cell phone. My stomach swelled up more than it normally does from the bloating. And I was like, oh my God, I'm gonna explode. I'm having a heart attack. I'm gonna die here. I'm rolling around on the ground. I'm having a tough time breathing. My organs inflamed, my stomach exploded, and everything started pushing up. So my lungs didn't have much room to breathe or pull in oxygen. So I'm like, what's going on? Am I dying? And like, I couldn't get the phone. I was stuck on the ground. I couldn't breathe. I couldn't feel anything. I was like, holy shit, this is fucking crazy. So I crawled to the bathroom. Finally, I puked just to relieve it, you know, and then I felt better. I called the doctor, Dr. Nystrom, and she was like, oh my God, you know, are you all right? You know, like, you know, this isn't normal stuff, but I feel like terrible and I'm addicted to it. So like every so often I went on this fucking rampage and I did it. And now I felt the pain. So after that, I called my shaman, the Chinese medicine doctor, and then I'll talk about that later. All the stuff she told me. I found out I had cancer. My organs were all distended down below. My stomach was torn. I felt like I had hernia, like all disaster stuff. So I had to make a big change immediately. And the only reason I made the change is because I pretty much hit rock bottom. Like I was always trying, I was in, I was out, I was doing this yo-yo crap, trying everything. But at this point, it was like live or die. Simple as that, live or die. And I'm like, honestly, I lived a good life, so if I die eating all this food, who really fucking cares? My life was pretty cool. No one really needs me. I've done what I needed to do. I did what I needed to do. I'm selfish, and so be it. I'll just keep YOLO in my life. You know, you live once, right? Enjoy it, right? There was no enjoying that. It was painful, it was brutal, and I never got to experience relationship properly. I always had like some fog or addiction I was running from, you know, and I'm finding out all this stuff now, and I'll talk about it in a different video because I'm going on forever. But I'll talk about like relationships, food, the food addiction, and then the addiction of the food, whether it was drugs or whatever, you know, and how that affected me. Thanks. Bye.